Alright guys, if you were here, you probably already checked out my Liebherr 1220 basic setup video. If you haven't, I would probably pause this and go straight to that first. You'll find it in the Liebherr playlist. But if you are here, it is because you want to know more about how to telescope in and out manually versus doing it the automatic way. Now, whenever it comes to, do you go automatic, do you go manual? Obviously, this is like preferential, however you want to do it. I've been told by someone who knows a lot more about cranes than I do, that manual is typically the way to go. Reason being, if you ever have any issue with your boom or anything like that and it starts throwing code, if you're an automatic, you're pretty much screwed. It's going to throw up an error code. It's going to be all kind of problems for you. But I've been told that in manual mode, it actually will be a lot more forgiving for you in that scenario. Now, in this exercise, we want to make a lift at 60 foot out, okay? So I'm just going to go hit this down button right here. Okay, again, my lighting is kind of pathetic, but that's what we're working with. Again, we're going to go for 60 foot, okay? So that's going to be right here. All right, we're going to scroll over and find a good chart that makes sense for that. And we're going to do so by using our left and right buttons to navigate over on the load charts. All right, now at 60 foot, let's just say that I wanted to go with this load chart, okay, 85.9. Now let's pause, okay? If you look right here, guys, it's saying that on our boom sections 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, if you follow that over, if we were to hit OK, we would then have 0, 46, 46, 46, and 0. Now, pause. If we were to hit OK and then go over to our scope button, that's how we do it automatically, okay? We're not going to do that this time. We're going to do it manually. So what we need to remember is, okay, that sections 2, 3, and 4 need to be at 46. Everything else needs to be at 0. Now remember that. Okay, so 2, 3, and 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit that left arrow and we're going to go all the way back over to the original one, all zeros. Press OK. Let that boot up. Now, once you get back over here to your working screen, now we're going to hit the telescope button. All right, now once you get over here to this screen, okay, remember sections 2, 3, and 4 need to be at 46, okay? So we're not going to hit anything on 1 or 5, okay? So on 2, we're going to go to 46, 3, we're going to go to 46, and section 4, we're going to go to 46, okay? Now, once we have this locked in, we're ready for the next step, which is to scope out. All right, so as always, we want to look over here on our right stick, LED. Currently, we're on boom mode. I'm already at 60 degrees, so we're ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and click F4, and that puts us on scope mode, okay? Now, we need to go back to our screen over here. Now, I want you to pay attention to something, guys. You see right here where it says auto, okay? It has got this down arrow. That's going to mean something. I'm going to show you here in a second. But first, like we learned in the last video, let's go ahead and get our RPMs up, okay? Let's go ahead and step on the gas, get those RPMs up. And then we're simply, on our left-hand stick, again, we're going to go ahead and press this button one time. Remember, one time to engage it, one time to cancel it. Now we can let our foot off of the pedal. And as you see, we are ready to scope out. So what I'm going to do is, okay, on my right stick, down, see how that arrow is down? Down is going to be to me, up is going to be to the window. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this stick, and here in a second I'm going to pull it to me, and I want you to see what it does to that arrow on this screen. Okay, watch this. All right, so I'm now kicking the joystick to the left toward me, and watch what happens. Everything's booting up, everything's getting ready. All right, now the arrow went up. What does that mean? It means everything is ready for me to start what? Scoping out. So I'm just going to take this joystick and I'm going to run it to the right toward the window, and then watch what happens. I didn't show this on the basic video because I wanted to cover it here too. This is what the visualization screen is going to look like. You see your top number, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's going up to the number 46. If you look all the way to the right, 31%, 33%, that number right there, that is your rod that goes in and out to lock off and pin off to the sections to pull them and push them in and out, okay? So again, this is going to go to 46. The pin's going to lock off. You'll see it right here. Boom. So it's locked off. It's locking right now. All right, if you were here on the crane, it'd be all kind of rumbling and vibrating. That's all normal. But basically what it's doing, watch this percentage number. Watch what it does. 54%. Watch. 53, 52, 51. Guys, what that's doing is coming back in. Okay, it's coming back in to pin itself off to the next section, so on and so forth. I'm gonna pause the video, and then at the end of all these sections, I'll show you what it looks like. All right, now we're almost done, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue with my joystick to the right, and I wanna show you what everything looks like. Now this bottom row of numbers, okay, 0, 46, 46, 46, 0, I want you to look right on top of those numbers. Whenever everything is said and done, you're gonna see some arrows pop up on all these numbers. That lets you know you're done. I wanna show you guys live what that looks like. Okay, almost there. I'm still holding to the window. Everything's pinning off and doing its thing. And here shortly, there you go. See, everything is locked in. You got your arrows. Now you can let go of the joystick. You can come back over here, disengage your throttle. And now, as you can see, the chart that we wanted, okay? We found the chart that we needed back on the wrench screen. We didn't click OK. We went back, let's see. So once we found the one we wanted, which is now here, okay, we hit the left arrow, went all the way back to the beginning. We clicked OK on the zeros. Then we went here and manually pressed each button to where we wanted. And guys, just like on the last video, this is no different, okay? This is no different. At the end of the day, when you're ready to go, you're gonna click this button until each one of these say 0, okay? All right, and now once all of these are zeroed out, you're good and you're ready to start scoping in, okay? So again, if you look right here, our arrow says up. And if you remember, up is to the window, down is to me, okay? To the left. So if it's pointing down, you wanna go left. If it's pointing up, you wanna go right, okay? So I'm not gonna do all that, but that pretty much covers everything right here. All right, guys, and then one last tip I'll give you. If you saw on the screen as I was doing everything, that's pretty much how it is. Whenever everything is inside the boom, okay, it's going to push out one section, and then once that section is out, it's gonna stop. Now, while it's going, okay, while one section is actively going in and out, that's not really the best time where you need to be. It's just a good practice. Some people will say it doesn't matter, whatever. I get it, okay? There's going to be some people in the comments, maybe they do it differently. Just a general good practice, guys. Do not mess with your cables while the section is going out. The perfect time for you to catch your, whether you need a cable down or cable up on both the whip and the block, the best time to go about doing that, guys, is whenever your rod is coming back down to pin off to the next section, because that normally takes about 10 or 15 seconds, okay? So that gives you a little bit of time to work your cable and catch everything up. All right, guys, so that pretty much does it for this video. And if you learned anything here, or if there's anything you can add to it, like we always say, when one of us learns, we all learn. So definitely hit the comments. Let me know if I left anything out, or if there's some, a different way that you could say it maybe better, where somebody could catch on to it a little bit better. Obviously, drop it in the comments. And if you came here to learn and you actually did learn something here today, we always appreciate it. You hit that like button, subscribe, share it, do everything you can to support the community, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.